I'm not yet dead, and welcome back to Erlengrat. So, yeah, a bit of a funny one this one. So I'd started Erlengrat not long after it came out. Thought it looked quite a fun map. Great chance to try out, focusing, all of the new equipment that came out with the Alpine DLC. I was doing it just as time lapse again. It was never very popular, but I stopped doing it for a while. I sort of got a little bit bored of it, but actually I kind of want to see it through. My only plan with this map was I'm playing it with seasons. I started new farmer just with the starting equipment you get, and I just wanted to do a year. I just wanted to see what it was like, experience it in the snow when we get there. I say try out some of the equipment, just play the map a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So we're just on 3-day seasons, and I've just sort of picked up where I was. I've done a little bit off screen, so I finished sort of mowing and picking up the grass from the other small grass area that we own. I'm still doing contracts in the background, so I've still got a worker actually currently planting some potatoes. So I'll try not to have that on screen because it's a little bit dull. At some point I'll have to go and fill up the planter and stuff because it'll run out. But yeah, so I just thought I kind of want to do it, and I'm tending to find sometimes that if I don't record it, I won't do it, because my focus will always be when I've got a bit of time to farm of an evening, that I'll probably record the next little 20-minute 30-minute slot video. So I thought I'd come record this. If it's not popular, I'm going to keep doing it, because I do want to see out the year that I've started. I do want to get to experience the map through the seasons, and I might always use some of the equipment somewhere else. Some of the equipment I already have used somewhere else, but yeah, I thought we'd give it a go. So as I said, we're exactly where we were on New Farmer. So we own this bit. That's all we own at the moment. I've mowed this grass. I have picked it up with the loading wagon and put it in the bunker silo. I'm going to do the same with this. I've only mowed up to about here. This bit, I don't know what we'll do with that yet. So that might be hay. Maybe it will be, I suppose actually we'll need some hay for TMR, so maybe we'll do hay. I was thinking I might do bales, but it's only mid-spring. It's quite early actually for us to have grass to cut, so we'll get a good cut out of this. So it might be that we'll do some silage bales as well at some point. Just generates a little bit of money. Maybe we can buy another plot of land somewhere or get some bigger equipment or something. And I've just realised it's quite late in the day, so I'm going to take time down before it gets dark, and we'll try and get this done. So we'll hopefully, it's not a quick process, right? It's this small equipment. This is the little electric tractor. It's kind of cool actually, kind of like it. But actually, I don't know why I'm lifting it and switching it off. I could just switch it off. I know that's not really the way to do it, but so but it's pretty nippy. It's pretty nippy, and it's not bad. I mean, I don't know the width of the windrow, but I mean we're basically getting 2 swaths of the mower into one row as we do 2 passes, which is pretty good. Again, why? So it's fine. So for variety, we'll in a second. I'm afraid this is probably all this video is going to be, actually, because it is 7 o'clock in the evening. It's probably just going to be getting this mowed, or at least some of it mowed. I may not try and finish it. I've done around the edge a couple of times, you can see, or done that, and I've already picked it up. That's sitting in the loading wagon. Yeah, the little tractor does struggle. I mean, it's pretty impressive actually, little electric tractor, and it is mowing and pulling a windrow at the same time. And alright, we slowed down now again, but it's to be expected. so that's okay. But yeah, and of course you do also start with cows on this map in New Farmers. Quite unusual for a Giants game, but of course this map is all about the dairy, and again we're not going to get a lot out of them in terms of milk, because it's seasons and this is their first year, so that would be a bit of a no really, but hey. Actually, we're not doing too badly, are we? Not too badly at all. Yes, it's quite a nice map. This one, you know, feature-wise, it's pretty good. I don't know, it just, you know, I mean, I could have started it, put a load of money in, bought a load of big equipment, but I also wanted that experience of using the starting equipment that you, well, you know, start with. I think I sold the pickup very early on. I say up until this point I'd been doing this just pure time lapse. It felt like that was an easier thing to do. I guess in some ways it is, because it means I could record it whenever I had time, rather than worrying about whenever I had time and the house was quiet or empty or everybody else gone to bed or whatever it is, you know, that allows me a bit of peace time to record, and not feel too self-conscious about it, which I do if I'm sat here talking to my microphone with a load of people around me. So better done at night time when everybody else has gone to bed or the house is empty. But yeah, and so whilst it seemed that I had, yeah, tank is empty, there you go, need to go fill them up with seed. Yeah, whilst it felt that from that perspective at least it was a more convenient thing to do, it's, even although actually the time-lapse videos I was doing this weren't quite as complicated as say the stuff I was doing for 6 Ashes, it still takes quite a bit of editing time for me, getting the cuts in the right place, keeping it to a short length, finding music that goes well or just makes sense together or whatever it is, you know, it just seems to take a lot of time, again, and so, you know, I sort of stopped doing it. It wasn't particularly popular anyway, but I really want to play it, so we're back. We'll just do it a bit differently, see if people like it. I'm just determined to see out the year, really, to be honest. Right, let's try that. Let's see how much we get out of that. It's quite funny having no engine sound at all. That's a great little tractor though. As is this, the Bura 6105. What a great tractor. Seems to have one of these on Altstein. Or something similar anyway. A Bura of some description. Right, pick it all up in the loading wagon. So we got 9,500 litres so far. Easily going to fill this with what we got here in no time, actually. Much quicker than I expected. Not too shabby. Sorry, a little bit tired. Been a busy day. Here we go, 8%, just on. This might be quite a short video actually, thinking about it. Let's do the alternate rows. That's fine. 93%, 95, 7, 8, 9 and a full. There we go. come up this way, just up through these road markers here, and we'll go put it in the silo. Sell the pickup? I'm pretty sure it did. I bought a bale shredder. I've looked at the animals for a while, see how they're doing. Yeah, pretty sure I sold the pickup. Other than that, pretty much equipment is as was. I got the lime shredder. Pretty sure it's only leased. Right. Unfortunately, I emptied it, and I'm not 100% sure why. That one well then. Just swing it about. That was a very silly place to leave that. Need to come and tidy this up, as is usually the way. Certainly is when I do it. I'm pretty sure people do it. Some people do it a lot more neatly than I do. Just got the room, not enough to spin around completely. Got 23% left, so that's fine. Just put in the middle here, compacting nicely. A little bit different to what I just did on No Man's Land, it's got to be said. There we go, compacted. I'll go over it a little bit more in a bit, just to make sure it's as smooth as possible. So, I've just I've refilled the worker for the third time. Apparently the contract is only 34% of the way through, and I was beginning to question my sanity until I looked and saw how much it was worth. 55 grand. So it's fine. I think I'll keep going. Yeah, so I've cleared a lot of this field. I've already done another load with the loading wagon. But yeah, I got quite a bit done. I just thought I'd do this last little bit, just to end the video. It's getting dark, night's coming in. It's not quite, it's a little bit brighter here, but actually over where the worker is, it's getting quite dark. Kind of weird. Anyway, I guess it just depends on where you are in the valley. But yeah, I've also neatened up the bunker silo. Use the bucket, tidy up the entrances, try and keep it reasonably flat. It's looking pretty good actually. So I think this will be fine for our silage. And I think, as I said earlier, I think some of the rest of this field will do as hay. I might get some equipment. I'm thinking, I mentioned this before, I can't help but, regardless of my intentions, but play reasonably realistically. It's just mine, but I don't know why I haven't even set the currency right, which is quite unlike me actually. So I'm not sure what I'm worried. I could just take out a loan. We'll get some more of the equipment, change it up a little bit, get some bigger mowers. There's some other mowers that were in the Alpine DLC, so you know, we could easily get hold of some of those, do the rest of it just a bit differently. Bigger windrower, get a tedder, and you know, all that jazz. Do a bit of baling or something. We have got a baler already anyway, so we could do that. But yeah, so there you go. That's that part of the field all nicely mown. And yeah, you know, I don't need to wait till I earn the money. I could get a loan. We'll buy another field. Perhaps maybe we'll plough one of these out and actually turn it into crops. So we end up doing some crops as well on here. Whatever really. You know. Pff. There we go. Right. Fold that up. Lift that up. Fold it up, Bob's your uncle. Especially if he's your Uncle Bob. It's amazing how little battery, I'm not sure it's realistic, but it's amazing how little battery this thing uses. Right. It's funny, the sky looks remarkably light despite how dark it is down here. Getting the Bureau up. Oh no, it's only got 2 light settings. Right, come out a little bit. Okay. It's pretty, this map though, when it's all lit up. Lots of little towns and villages all around the edges of the valley. And I had said in the last one I'd done a few videos on this. I'd forgotten. I've actually only done one. I think I recorded. I think I confused myself because I think I did record a second sort of video's worth of footage and then never actually got around to editing it. And gave up thinking that I wasn't going to do any more on it, which is fine. I mean, you know. Need to we could lime this field actually once it's cut and fertilise it, do all that jazz. We've got manure. I need to look see if there's a manure buy point actually. We've got some, but there's a pretty cool manure spreader came with this kit that I haven't used before, so we should try that out too. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there wasn't much left, but you know. Still another over 3,000 litres of grass to make into you know, an extra 3,000 litres of silage, so worth doing. So I'm not sure what power this tractor. I suppose what we're putting, to be honest, is not exactly heavy, is it? But still. I did clean up the cows, but we're facing the usual challenge that you know, I put seasons on, and therefore, how much have we got in here? How are we doing now? 39%. Woohoo! Cracking on. 60. Oh, it's not a lot, is it? 69,000. It's enough. It's fine. I think we've got some silage bales as well. Am I thinking? So we got straw. Straw and hay, no silage. Okay, 60,000 litres is all right. It's fine. I mean, as I said, I could add to it. We could do the rest as and put it in here easily, because we've got, you know, it's mid-spring. I'm amazed that there's enough for me to be worth cutting. Actually, this won't take long. Yeah, I might need to tidy up that end again just a little bit. So yeah, maybe we won't. And that's 73,000 litres. It's not bad actually. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at the annual food requirements anticipated for our cows, and then we can make a decision. There we go, that'll do. Because we're going to go in the other tractor anyway. Just very quickly. Ooh, nice. A nice LED light on the back. I like that. Up close. Right. Oh, I've still got silage in. Fiddlesticks. I'll tell you what, if I put that here, it won't affect the cleanliness of the cows, but it's the usual thing, because it had some in it when I started, and then I put seasons on, and yeah, that's actually just outside the boundary because it's grass, not chaff. It's a bit darker. Not for long. Smooth it out a little bit. quite handy having the weight on the back of this. I love this four-wheel steering, it's really good. Oh, look at the little marker lights. LEDs too, they look pretty cool, don't they? I like it. Yeah, it does a pretty good job of compacting it. I mean, it's not perfect, but you know what? Equally, it's not bad either. How's that? Much better. Okay. Right, let's just do this front then. I don't know why I unloaded the lime spreader. Maybe I was going to use it for fertiliser, was I? Maybe that was it. There we go. Is it not picking up? There we go, that's better. That was all we needed, just to neat up the edges. Well, it was neat anyway. As it happens, none of it was outside, so it's fine. Right, so again, so let's have a look then. Our cows. Estimated food required 53,971 litres per year. And they're currently only on hay, silage and grass. If I make them TMR, yeah, this 70,000 litres is going to last us well into next year. So that's absolutely fine. We'll do that then. Compacted. Blanket silo. There you go. Nice. Well, that's it. So, first of these little videos. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. Likes and subscriptions are much appreciated. Comments would be awesome. If you've got anything particularly suggestions, want me to do, see, whatever, particular piece of equipment we could use. I say this one we should just do whatever. So you know, anything specific, let me know. I'm gonna keep an eye on that work on the potatoes, turn in for the evening, and well, he ain't gonna finish tonight. He'll keep running tomorrow, but that's fine. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.